driver? Is the embassy still that far?
Not really. We have about 20 more minutes to arrive, madam.
All right. Thank you. What's your name, sir? I really like the way you drive.
Really? Thank you. I am Mr. Nelson.
You don't drive like most of these Lagos drivers.
How do Lagos drivers drive?
I have come to understand that most Lagos drivers don't drive with both hands. And that's dangerous.
That's weird.
It appears true. Because I have seen that a good number of times.
How do you mean?
It sounds weird. But it appears to be true. I have, however, not observed it with you yet.
Thanks for the compliment. But how do Lagos drivers drive?
I have observed that. Most Lagos drivers don't drive with both hands. They always leave one of their hands free and ready to throw waka or curse any driver that crossed their path.
Ha ha ha. Now that's ridiculous.
Just keep an eye, you will observe this. It really sounds weird. It takes a whole lot of patience to drive in Lagos, especially in traffic.
You might be right, though. Driving in Lagos is like a war. Yeah, and in war, you don't dare let your opponent know your next step. That's why in Lagos, most of we drivers don't use indicators. Not really because we don't have a functional one, but...
Geez. That's more weird.
Yeah.
Mr. Nelson, did you watch the protest by some beauty queens the other day? In FCT, organized by WAIT.
No. I hardly have time to watch the news after the day's work. Just this by radio is what keeps me up to date. What is WAIT, and what was the protest all about?
WAIT means women are important too. It is a non-governmental organization in Nigeria. Different beauty queens from different organizations came out to join the protest against rape. Founder and chairman of Jeremy Foundation, Mr. Amen Rokas was there. Beauty queen of prestigious reputations, including Queen Christina Basietum, Miss Indigenous Nigeria, Queen Ezenwana Rita Chika, Queen of Erso International, Finest Girl, North Central Culture, Queen Joyorluchi, Queen Blessing Ipornwosar, Miss Ambassador for Peace Africa, Queen Victoria, amongst others.
Wow. That could have been a good sight to behold.
Yeah, they were all in exotic cars. It was an awareness initiative on rape, and was a medium through which immediate reactions and actions can be taken to protect the rights and values of women in Nigeria.
Oh, I see.
Yes. It was aimed to strengthen and enhance the capacity of the requisite units to respond to the increasing challenges of sexual assaults and domestic or gender-based violence in the country. Justice for Erwa and Justice for Jennifer trended for Nigerians in social media.
Oh really?
On June 1, 2020, according to BBC, a 22-year-old student, where Vera was killed by hoodlums in a church at Benin after they raped her. So, since then, it has not been business as usual in Nigeria. The sensitization and awareness against rape has increased. Nigerians gathered to protest sexual assault and violence against women and girls. Some Nigerians even suggested a stiffer sanction, like castration.
Wow.
Truly speaking, rape is like cancer. It has no respect for age, sex or race. It starts from a spot, and then gradually spreads to the entire body system. While spreading, it steals a victim's pleasurable desires, purposeful drive, and prospective dreams. And in many cases, life. It causes one to start questioning their beliefs and reasons for existence. Rape is like a soundtrack, placed in repeat. The incident keeps on being remembered, long after it has happened. With each replay, the scene and the words turn to blades, cutting and creating an indelible scar. long after tissue healing may have taken place.
Yeah. Gender activists argue that the reason the menace of rape has not been effectively curtailed over the years is not the absence of relevant laws to bring culprits to book, but the weakness in implementation. There are at least 5 legal provisions in Nigeria which provide access to justice for rape victims. Sadly, not all the states of the Federation have domesticated this law. Have a look at other countries. In Japan, 20 years imprisonment is the penalty for rape. In Pakistan, gang rape, child molestation, and rape are punishable by death. Louisiana and Florida, in the US, have awarded capital punishment in cases of child rape. To mention but a few, it is almost impossible to pass a day without reading up a rape case on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. I believe tougher laws, if enacted in Nigeria, will curb the crime.
Yes. A lawmaker, James Farlarke, recommended that persons found guilty of rape should be castrated. The House of Representatives, in the wake of the rape and killings of Irwin and Juan Barraquat, lamented the spike in the crime, but voted against the motion.
But even all these laws, the problem most times is implementation. There is an ineffective implementation of the existing laws.
Yes, that's why the campaign has increased recently, to enlighten everyone and call the attention of the concerned units.
If you are asked, what do you suggest should be best approach to curb rape?
I think the first is enlightenment, just as we are discussing. One other way to help fight crime of rape is to name and shame the rapists. Every community should have a register for sex offenders, which will contain actions taken by court. Then, the rapist's picture will be published in the community boards, so it will be known to everyone and serve as a deterrent to others.
Yeah. This method is very nice. It will indeed shame the rapists. But all this is not easy. Because, without a law that convicts someone as rapist, it will be difficult to name and shame anybody for the offense of rape.
Yes. Our legislators and judiciary has a lot to do with respect to this. So, we continue the protest and public enlightenment till we get it right.
Oh, that's cool. I will join you then. Get some stickers for my taxi.
How much more time do we have to arrive?